She's like, I just want to make it clear. I'm married. Right here. Married. Not to her. No, no. All of that, that's a thing in the past. Let's establish that. That was just funny. Let's leave it at that.
As the sun came up through the window, Christine Brown drank tea in the soft light of her Salt Lake City kitchen. For the first time in many years, the quiet felt peaceful, but she had learned that calm always comes after a big storm. Christine had been quiet for so long. The TV show Sister Wives caught the fights and weird looks across the dinner table on camera. But the real story was way more complicated than what TLC ever showed. It wasn't about being jealous. It wasn't about having many marriages. It was about not being wanted. In a quiet, sad voice, Christine would later tell a podcast, "It's not that we stopped being close. The problem is that it was never really there, not the way you think, not how love should be." She remembered the early days, the nervous waiting, the hopeful nights, and believing that a spiritual marriage would grow into love and working together. But Kody Brown had stayed distant and busy. Even when they were younger, his love came and went. His attention was split up. Hey, hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up. That separation got worse when Robin joined the family years ago. Christine had stopped asking for connection. The rejection hurt too much for her. Not because she didn't need it. He no longer came to my room. He gave up trying. He said that I wasn't acting like a good sister wife when I asked why. Something inside of me was broken by that. The rejection didn't just hurt her feelings, it destroyed how she felt about herself. After decades of loyalty and countless sacrifices, she had given him 6 children, she said. I didn't leave Kody for another man. I realized I was all alone in a full house, so I left. The people came together to support Christine. Social media was filled with nice comments. They're all betraying me, he growled in an unreleased confession video. Christine is lying about our relationship. Janelle is trying to turn the children against me. Mary's just waiting for a book deal to come up. My money is what they want. This is exactly what it is. Kody's paranoia started to creep in. According to TLC executives, he began to refuse filming sessions unless they showed him in a good light. He reportedly threatened to sue the network if his story was twisted. He wanted more control over editing and asked the ex-wives to do fewer interviews. He began accusing Christine of planning a public attack campaign. He even went so far as to say that she had money reasons. She is trying to hurt my reputation. Because she has a new boyfriend, she wants pity, he yelled. She wants to make money from being a victim. In reality, though, Kody was falling apart. His world, which had been carefully built around his control and the appearance of harmony, was crumbling. Even worse, he was no longer able to stop it. Christine was no longer the only one who spoke up. Mary and Janelle broke their long silence by going live on social media together. In a bold move that nobody saw coming, coffee mugs in hand, they were sitting in the Arizona sun on Janelle's patio. The energy was huge, but their faces were calm. Janelle started, "We stayed quiet for years. But now Kody says we're after his money. It's a joke." Everything was filtered through Robin by him. Mary nodded. "To support the family's vision, I gave up 10 years of financial independence. Now he complains that we're trying to take what little he has left and I'm starting over." The real punch then came. Janelle pulled out a thick stack of photocopies in a manila folder. "These are the Coyote Pass property titles. Kody, would you like to talk about money? Let's talk about how you currently only own one of those plots." The video went viral. Every sentence and every legal line was studied by supporters and fans. The truth was out. Robin was the main person who got Kody's asset transfers, which left his other wives with almost nothing. Now, however, he was accusing them of wanting what he had already taken in the face of responsibility. Robin Brown sat in the center of the storm. She felt alone, nervous, and choked by her own silence. She was the last piece of Kody's vision. Of a spiritual kingdom that was pretending to be multiple marriage but was really just one marriage. She had been the favorite wife and the legal wife before. Now, though, in a collapsed empire, she was the last surviving wife. Robin apparently started to lose it off camera. She was crying between parts, according to crew workers. She asked executives whether her confession moments could be reshot or softened. She cried during one session. "This isn't what I signed up for." He is obsessed with them, not with love, but with control, with proving they're wrong. Robin had begun to keep her own financial records in private. There were rumors that she had found other hidden accounts that Kody had created and used to move funds without her knowing. According to reports, she told a family friend, "I don't know who he is anymore. He ignores what I have to say. I'm invisible to him. He just gets angry." Robin started thinking about what life might be like without Kody for the first time in years. But she knew that she was the last thing keeping him from going broke, because she was the legal wife. He knew it too. Christine's life grew while Kody's world broke apart. Christine married David Woolley, a construction businessman she had been quietly dating for more than a year, in a beautiful private wedding in Utah. Truly, who walked her mother down the aisle, was one of the 6 of her children there. Janelle sat in the front. Mary wrote a letter by hand. Even Michael T. and Aspen shared their feelings about how it felt to see their mother loved and cherished at last. No cameras, not a producer, only family and healing. After the wedding, Christine told People magazine, "I waited years for someone to truly choose me. Don't put up with me, don't share me, pick me." Christine paused when asked about Kody's comments on betrayal, money, and manipulation. Then she smiled. "The money is his to keep. I keep my honor." Sister Wives' 20th season will be the show's last, with Kody Brown as the main character. According to TLC insiders, the show is changing its name to highlight the ex-wives' healing processes, including Christine's second marriage, Janelle's self-reliance, Mary's business empire, and even the children growing up. What about Kody? He is still in Flagstaff. Bitter, lonely, and frantically trying to control a story that has already escaped his grasp. In one of his last confessions, he said, "They were never sister wives. They were rebels, and the truth was only visible to me." A testament to broken promises, the Flagstaff house stood empty with money scattered all over the table. Kody Brown sat on the edge of his huge couch and muttered to himself. Robin had spent the weekend with her sister, not on vacation, but just to give them some space. He snarled, "I gave them everything. They stole everything, and I'm the bad guy now."